Hi Capricorn, welcome to your May 2020 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Capricorn, I want to take the time to say that I hope you are all safe. I hope you are all healthy and that you are all well. I know we're going through a pretty chaotic time in the world. If any of you at all are affected by what's going on in regards to this viral outbreak, whether that's you're financially affected, your health is affected in any way, or any of your loved ones have been affected by this, know that my love and my heart is with all of you, and I'm wishing you all the best and for anything that you're going through to heal and recover. Also, Capricorn, I do want to say that I am selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade Zodiac candles on my online shop, mermaidscaleshop.com. I intuitively choose each crystal that goes in every crystal set that I believe the purchaser will deeply resonate with, as well as I handmake every candle that I sell on my online shop, and I choose the colors and the scents that I believe every Zodiac sign will vibrate with. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, please feel free to go ahead and visit my online shop, mermaidscaleshop.com, which you can find in the description box of this video. Alright Capricorn, let's go ahead and get started. Alright. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Stellium, and or any other placement you feel fit for the sign of Capricorn. This is not going to resonate with every Capricorn that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my intuition and my guides prioritize the messages that I provide during these readings. If this message isn't for you, Capricorn, I suggest checking your other placements in different signs, because depending on the planetary aspects in this guides currently, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Also, Capricorn, it's important to note that not every message in this reading will be for you, and that's completely okay. Please only leave what doesn't resonate and take what does, because whatever doesn't resonate with you, someone does need to hear that message. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Capricorn and Cross Watchers, this is a general love reading, and it's important to remember that the energy is fluid. Therefore, you may feel like I am describing a certain situation, that you feel like the roles are flipped and reversed. That is completely fine, as energy is fluid. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion should you feel like you need to flip the roles while you listen to this reading. But because this is a Capricorn reading, I will make Capricorn the main subject of the reading. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So if at all during this reading I say the words masculine or feminine, please know I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Okay, Capricorn, straight up the energies that we have that are appearing in this spread is Scorpio's here strong, Leo's here strong with the sun, and we have some fire energy, Aries energy, Sagittarius energy, and we have Virgo energy too. You could be involved with one of those signs, or you could have those signs in your chart. It doesn't have to be. But Capricorn, I feel like someone in this connection is really staying strong through a difficult time. Whether that something happened within the connection between the two of you, or someone's going through a rough time right now. Oh yeah, with the Eight of Swords, someone's definitely in their head over this. I feel as if there's a connection that you guys were in that really was something that at first started off really great. You guys were on the same page, you thought the same, you had the same interests in like music and food and clothes and movies, that type of thing, right? But all of a sudden something changed between the two of you. Or something changed that kind of impacted this relationship here and almost makes someone feel very close to walking away with the Eight of Cups. But the feeling I'm kind of getting is that someone may feel like there's some sort of unrequited love where things aren't the same anymore is kind of what I'm feeling. This is Pisces energy. You could be connected to a Pisces, or you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. But I do have to say, although someone feels very close to walking away, the other person just wants to stay and try to make this work. I'm seeing silver, and then I saw armor, like medieval type of armor. I don't know if you guys are wearing silver. Maybe someone wears silver jewelry quite frequently. But with the silver armor, someone's definitely still wanting to hold on to this, to fight to this, although the other person's really close to walking away. But the person who's choosing to walk away or wants to walk away, or that's in the back of their mind, is because there's some sort of emotional unfulfillment in this connection. Whether there's a lack of appreciation, a lack of devotion, or a lack of love that someone just feels here. But the thing is, the memories of what this once was between the two of you, that's what's hard to walk away from. So, I do feel as if someone's really, really hoping that the other person does validate that this love still exists, that they truly do want this to continue before it's too late. Before the other person just finally decides, you know what, I'm moving on. I do feel like there's a fear of a breakup here, a fear of a separation. But there's someone who just really does not want to see this end. And I don't know if it's you, Capricorn, or the person you're connected with energetically, romantically. But I do feel like someone's willing to be able to put up this fight for it. I do feel that. I kind of want to clarify the Eight of Cups energy. Let's see what's going on here. Why is the Eight of Cups in the background? And I'm hearing some of you may have already walked away. But if that's the case, I do feel like someone's really going to want to get back into communication with you and try to make things work. I don't know if that's happening now or if that's going to happen very soon for you guys. By the way, we have 888 on the board. If you don't know what that synchronicity means, I would suggest looking it up, or someone's more than welcome to leave a comment about what 888 means. But what I can tell is that there's a want to make this succeed. There's a want and an inspiration and a passion and a fire that maybe you don't see now, but it will be very clear within the upcoming days that someone's really going to want to make this work. They're very determined to make this work because they do have love for you. Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, Cancerian energy. The King of Cups is someone who is emotionally devoted, emotionally trustworthy, loyal, loving, caring, but not overly caring. The King of Cups is someone who is emotionally very stable. So when push comes to shove, when they need to show their emotions, when they need to show their love, they will. But some energies around this, and what I'm feeling here with this King of Cups, is that it's a bit hard to read for someone. I don't know if that's you, Capricorn, or the person you're connected with. But they have a lot more emotion and a lot more love than what's being shown. And they do have an expectancy of some sort of contract right there. to be fulfilled. And you see the dolphins, you may be seeing dolphins recently, or you may start seeing dolphins in the upcoming days. The dolphin may be one of your spirit totem animals. The dolphin may mean something to you, but for there being 2 dolphins here, they want to fulfill this contract of a love that they have for you, and they don't want to see you go. Or whoever is thinking of walking away, that's the last thing this King of Cups energy wants, regardless of the Zodiac sign. Someone has a lot of love here. It definitely could be a Scorpio with death at the bottom of the deck. They're willing, Capricorn, to do what it takes to let go of whatever has been going on in this connection that has made you unhappy. They're willing to finally change themselves so they can get this to work. Let's get another card. Why is the 8 of Cups in the background energy? Why is the 8 of Cups in the background energy for Capricorn? Okay, we have the Sun, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Where there once was happiness, when there once was joy, when there once was clarity and illumination, it's just not there anymore. With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, someone could be struggling financially. But they're not, I'm feeling with this 4 of Cups in reverse, someone's not going to stay in this for much longer. They refuse to stay in this unhappiness, in this unfulfillment. I'm just getting unfulfillment here. And they're going to do something about it. Cancerian energy, Virgo energy, Leo energy. I'm almost getting, there could have been a bit of a codependency going on between some of my couples here, or someone who's connected energetically to someone. Or just, underappreciated and undervalued with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which is making someone extremely unhappy. So the question is, if there's all this love with the King of Cups, and I do feel someone doesn't want this to end, then someone needs to make that very, very clear. At the heart of this, we have the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. You could be a Capricorn Sagittarius cusper. You could have Sagittarius in your chart or connected with the Sagittarius, but someone's taking a stand. Someone's willing to put in the last fight for this. I do feel this way. I feel as if someone's really, there was just a disappointment, and again, it's a general reading, so I feel as if it has to do with something like a failed promise or an uncertainty that's just been so long. I almost feel like you guys have been questioning this person's loyalty to you, this person's devotion to you. And right when you're walking away, or right when you're going to start pulling your energy back, or if you already have, that's when this person lights that fire within them to start doing something more for you, Capricorn. They're really, I feel as if once this disappointment started seeping into the relationship, they're really understanding what they need to do to keep you in their lives, Capricorn. And I do feel like action is going to be taken. And I do feel like there's with the 9 of Wands, a guardedness that maybe has prevented you guys from really flourishing this connection. But they're understanding that wall has to come down. What's crossing this is the Death card. The card of Scorpio. Yeah, it's almost, there's a question here of, is this Is this something I need to end? Is this something I need to let go of so I can have a new beginning elsewhere, so I can heal myself and start anew elsewhere? And I just feel, Capricorn, as if you feel like someone's just not putting in enough effort. So why only be feeling like you're the only one that wants this, or wants to be involved, or is doing everything that they can to keep this afloat? Maybe it's just better to let this die out, this connection, this love. Yeah, I can reflect on the times that I've had, on the times they made me happy, on the times we were really, really strong together. But has that evolved out of something that now I can't see existing? Others of you, this indicates the change that has to be made within this person. This has been a popular card in the beginning of May. A lot of transformational energy, and I'm not surprised because Pluto is in retrograde. This is surfacing all the unresolved ego problems that we have within ourselves, making us have a really good hard look at what really needs to change, what really needs to die out. I feel like someone is laying out in the sun right now, or someone loves to lay out in the sun. I'm seeing a pool too. I don't know if you guys have a pool. They have a pool maybe that you guys have laid out together on, and it could just be a large body of water anywhere too. But yeah, is this worth fighting for? Is kind of the question here. And I feel like someone's weighing out all the positives, all the negatives. And the biggest part of the negatives is that someone feels like where there once was strength, where there once was a bond, where there once was trust, no longer is it there. And maybe you've already told this person that. And you want fulfillment, you want prosperity. A lot of you are in the energy of the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy. You could have Virgo somewhere in your chart, doesn't have to be, but you want something that's going to be everlasting, committed, fulfilling, nothing less. And I feel as if this person's really recognizing the seriousness of this, Capricorn. What's crowning the reading is the Four of Wands. Fire energy, Aries energy specifically. You could have Aries in your chart, be connected with an Aries. This is what you thought this all was, I feel. Someone that was ready to be a partner with you, to have an establishment with you, a strong foundation that was built off of the passion you have for each other, the joy you bring for each other. I even feel like some of you even live together or did live together. You live under the same home maybe for some of you, or they live in your same city, your same town, if you're long distance and that message isn't for you. But they want this still, Capricorn. Like, I don't know, I feel as if some of you are like, yeah, right, Mermaid, well, you know, if you haven't talked to this person in 2 years, then yeah, I don't feel like this is for you. But for those of you where it's on the brink of, you know, should I stay or should I go? This is what they still want. They are still envisioning this with you. They're still envisioning living with you, have a family with you. And for those of you who already walked away from this, they can't let go of this vision that they still have for the two of you. I'm hearing pottery. I don't know if you like make your own pottery or you've done your own pottery. That's just something I just heard. But they want to work on this, Capricorn, and I can see that. Or they will start working on this with the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. They are seriously understanding the work that needs to be put in this to make this back to where it once was. they know you've put in a lot of work. They know you've put in a lot of effort, and it's now something they understand that they have to pick up the slack of. There's something too, they really like it when you wear a pair of jeans, a certain pair of jeans that they may have complimented you on. Or that you guys have like a lucky pair of jeans or something, or I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but something of, so like, I don't know if they're ripped jeans or tight jeans or just like jeans that you kind of let hang low a bit. I don't know, but they find it incredibly sexy when you wear them. I don't know who that's for. Not for everyone. But this is something they want to work on. They don't want this to end. Because in the past, this was the Sun card. The happiest card in the deck. You two once were very, very happy with each other. You guys had a lot of fun together. I feel like you guys would always go out, and I mean that doesn't mean necessarily parties or bars, and that could definitely be the case, but I feel it's as if to your favorite restaurant. Like you two had one restaurant you'd always go to, always be down to go to, even if you ate there like 3 days in a row or whatever. You always made each other laugh. You'd always go, I feel like it was like events like concerts, plays, museums. You'd always find something to do. They felt the best when they were with you. And almost as if, Capricorn, you entered, for some of you out there, a time when things were really rough in their life, and then you came along, and all of a sudden everything was bright again. They were happy again. They were fulfilled again. And they knew you always had their back. Whatever they were going through, whenever they needed you, you always had their back. And that's why you're so hurt by all this. Because you feel like it was a wasted effort for some of you. But in the near future, Capricorn, Ace of Cups. If you guys have separated, if you guys aren't, you went your separate ways or whatever in the recent, I almost feel like beginning of March, end of February for some of you, they're going to reach out again, Capricorn. They just can't give this up. They can't. They're really going to put all their efforts in they can and offer you a new beginning in love. A new chance at love. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel as if, Capricorn, really they're going to put all, like, their whole heart out there for you. And that's what you guys were waiting for. Not like you wanted them to be in this desperate place of reaching out, but you just wanted that validation that they still care, that they still love you, that they still have feelings. But yeah, for some, it was just like some sort of change that happened. I do feel like it's an outside factor, whether that is work or family or even this viral outbreak, again, that could have impacted you guys in some way, or the connection that made them despondent to you, or that's how you feel. But I do feel as if, Capricorn, they're going to reach out and offer a whole new beginning of love, or a revitalization of your love. Because this is something they really want. Capricorn, your energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Earth energy, specifically Virgo energy. A lot of Virgo energy here. This is what you wanted with them. And that's why your heart, although, you feel as if it's best to walk away, there's still a piece of it that still reflects on this could have happened for you. This long-term commitment, this loyalty, this devotion that would have lasted till the end of your lifetime. You thought of having kids with them. You thought of having those kids turn into grandchildren, watching them play. Maybe some of you are grandparents for some. I don't know who that's for out there. Also, this is just what you want in love in general. And this is what you were hoping this all was for you. I almost feel like for someone out there, there's a moment when you guys hooked up at like someone's family's house for like a holiday or like a party or an event that happened at like either your family's house or someone in your family or their family's house. I don't know who that's for, but it's for someone out there. But this is what you're aiming for, Capricorn, in love and romance. And this is what you give, and this is what you provide, and this is what you expect. This Ten of Pentacles energy. And this is their energy around this, Capricorn, the Hierophant. Taurus energy. But for me as a reader, I feel Capricorn energy through this card. You could be dealing with another Capricorn or someone that has Capricorn in their chart. They're learning a lot from this connection. And I feel, though, Capricorn, you've taught them a lot about themselves, about love, about commitment, loyalty, and devotion, and what they need to do in order to achieve that with you. I just feel as if, Capricorn, you were meant to be in this person's life to awaken them to this understanding of a soulmate connection, or to what they have to do, what they have to sacrifice, what they have to be devoted to in order to achieve a soulmate connection as much as this one. I usually don't feel this way with the Hierophant card, but I do feel like this person could be older than you, or maybe you're older than them. And if it's not so much about age, it could be about maturity. They're understanding that they have to be mature and grow up and step up in order to be with you. But this is all, right now they're learning all of this, either from the fact that you pulled back or from the fact that they're seeing you're unhappy with what they're doing for you in this connection. I'm getting also someone's name that has B, first, middle, or last initial. I'm also seeing a bee, like the insect bee. I don't know if you've been seeing bees lately, but I really honestly feel, Capricorn, that if you haven't seen the effort, it will be made. But I do feel like your intention has to be very clear with them. The hopes and fears of this connection. I mean, I feel like this is the fear all the way. Eight of Swords energy, Gemini energy. You could be connected with a Gemini. A couple things I'm getting from this energy. For some, I feel it's as if someone just feels that they're just stuck on this connection. And especially if you walked away, Capricorn, if they walked away from you, whatever the situation is, they're never going to be over this. They'll constantly feel stuck without having you in their lives. Or without having the feeling of your warmth, your dedication, your strength. They're really up all in their head about this. Others of you, I feel like you're afraid of being trapped in this unhappy relationship because they're unwilling to change, but you're unwilling to leave. Just feeling completely unable to mentally move on from this. Mentally find a way to get out of this rut, to get out of this stuckness feeling, and to really free yourself. Either from this connection or to really just understand that unless there's change, you're always just going to feel unhappy with this, or think that this is nowhere near what you expected when you first started with this person. Or that you are the only one doing this all alone and there's no one helping. There's no one putting in the effort that you want to see. Just feeling trapped. Oop. Let's go ahead and pick that up. But for the likely outcome of this situation, Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to go ahead and see what the likely outcome of this whole situation is for you. I'm going to pull some more tarot cards and get some advice from the Psychic Tarot. But before we go, Capricorn, I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck. And I'm going to ask Spirit how this person feels about you, or what this person's intentions are for this connection with you, Capricorn. I'm also hearing silver hair. Someone could have like silver hair, whether that's from age or if it's like, you know, dyeing that hair that ashy blonde type of color. I don't know. I feel like you've had feelings for this person, or they've had feelings for you for a very long time. New love. Codependency, yeah, I was feeling that too. And worth waiting for. Interesting, with calling in your soulmate. Wow. Okay, Capricorn, a lot of different messages here. So more than this is a new love, I feel like you want that old love back in your life again. A new beginning with that Ace of Cups of that love that you guys felt for each other from the time when you first met each other. From that like honeymoon period where you guys wouldn't stop texting each other, calling each other, always with each other, hanging out with each other. There, you couldn't get enough. To the point where I feel like it did, for someone out there and a few people, it did kind of grow into a codependency between the two of you. And I do feel as if whoever was not putting enough effort, whether that was Capricorn or the person Capricorn was connected to, they kind of relied on the other person to always pick things up, to always start the initiative of regaining the passion. I almost feel like some of you tried to do new things sexually to kind of revamp this connection, and it didn't work. I don't know who that's for, and I don't know why I'm picking it up through this card, but I'm also feeling this is the not being able to move on, or not thinking that they can move on should this connection fail. Also, there could be someone, I mean, with whatever outside factor could have been impacting the connection that has addiction issues, whether that is alcohol, drugs, money, sex, gaming, whatever, right? Addictions come in all forms and shapes. But then we have the divine timing card. The divine timing is at work in your love life of calling in your soulmate. If there's a will, there's a way. If someone wants this to work, then they need to start affirming their love for you, showing their love for you, showing that they still care, showing that they still want you. If you guys are in separation, they're still manifesting you, Capricorn. They really cannot let this go between the two of you. And I think once everything's said and done, once conversations are had, once changes are made, they will see and you will see that this was just a dip in the road. But the intent of why you guys fell in love with each other needs to still remain alive, should this work. And also with the Eight of Swords, I'm sorry this is the last message, but I feel as if someone has not spoken their truth and they're holding their truth within out of fear. Someone really needs to communicate what someone needs from the other person in order for this to work. Alright, Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, you can find the link in the description box where we'll take us over to Vimeo. If this is where we depart, I really hope you gained some insight and clarity and guidance in this reading. If you did, please let me know. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And again, Capricorn, I'm selling my crystal sets and candles and sage sticks at my online shop, which you can find in the description box as well. I love you guys very, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.